Hello guys, my name is Tabe Besson, and my presentation today is going to be based on the results of the Clifton Strength Finder. Now, with this presentation, we're going to be looking at the importance of some of the strengths and how they can affect our individual decision-making skills. We are also going to try to understand how to improve the less developed strengths. Let's move on. My assessment revealed that I had the following five strengths. The first strength was the maximizer. The second one was the developer. The third one was harmony. The fourth one was consistency. And the last one was empathy. The subsequent slides are going to define each and every one of these strengths. Let's move on. The first trend, according to the assessment, is maximizer. Now, according to Clifton, these are people who identify and amplify existing strength in others and help others to achieve their goals and be the best of out of every situation. So these people will try to make sure that the best outcome is reached in every situation. Now, the next trend was a developer. These are individuals who can notice the potential and talent in others and help expand that potential. So these people, they are very patient and get rewarded when they see others grow. The third strength is harmony. So these are people who enjoy having peace. These are people who will rather come to a consensus than actually engage themselves in conflict. Now, according to Cliff Finder, we realize that these people try to limit conflicts in a group, and the creation of consensus is their priority. So these are people who they are powered by diplomacy, problem solving, and ability to reach an agreement. These people are all about peace. They're all about coming to an agreement. The next one, which is the fourth strength, was consistency. So these individuals try to be fair and treat everyone fairly. Their priority is a fair treatment and equality. So these individuals believe in situations where orders and rules are clear. They love to make sure that the rules are followed the way they're supposed to be followed and the same way every time. So they try to avoid any inconsistency in a situation. The last of the top five strengths is empathy. Empathy is all about making emotional connections a priority over personal achievement. So these people are motivated by the zeal to connect with others on a deeper level and feel their experiences. These are people who put themselves in other people's shoes. If I may say, so they feel what other people feel. The problem with this type of strength is they easily get burned out because they take a lot of things personally. So it has its advantages and it also has its advantages. Let's move on to the next slide. So the strengths fall under categories which are known as domains. So, and the two top domains were relationship building and influencing. Let's look at the first one, which is relationship building. Now, with this domain, it's all about using individuals with unique talent to work together for the betterment of the team. So that's what relationship building is all about. It's highly successful teams depend on individuals with strong relationship building teams to bring people together and create a team that is stronger than the individuals alone. So these people can actually unite and bond the team together. The second domain is that of influencing. These people usually speak up, take charge, and make sure that others are heard. So they come in handy when the team needs to sell ideas and persuade others to accomplish a goal. So in a team, there's usually goals that needs to be met, and these are the people who will guide people or convince people to meet those goals. So the next question is, now that we know our strengths, how can we use it to make ourselves better leaders? Now, understanding the strength is a tool that can be used as leverage in the creation of a positive and productive environment, which means that if we know ourselves and we know our strengths and our weaknesses, we can use that as a force, as a power, or as a knowledge to influence the people that we are leading. Now, we can make this influence through communication and engagement. We all know that communication is very important in organizations. So if we know that our strength relies on communication, then we can use the power of communication to send messages across to the people that we are managing and hopefully make the organization a better place. Now, when we know our strength, it can increase confidence and effectiveness. If I know that I'm strong at convincing people, that can make me uh, actually use that strength to talk people into doing the right thing. And it can also help you focus in groups and development. So, when you know that your strength is guiding people, you can use that strength to encourage people to be a better version of themselves. And knowing your strength can also improve positive work environment. So if you know that you're strong at a particular thing, you can walk into the job site with confidence and try to influence as many people as you can and point them in the right direction. Based on the Strength Finders assessment, the bottom five themes were command, arranger, restorative, belief, and input. Now, the first one, which is command, individuals with this theme possess presence and can take control of a situation and make solid decisions. So, these are people who can actually make those decisions. These are people who decide what gets to be done. Now, the second one, which is arranger, these are individuals with this team can organize. So they try to figure out how all the parts and pieces of a system can be put together and to make a better whole and maximize priority. So these are people that will take all these pieces, put them together, and make sure that it's the pieces that they put together are stronger than the individual pieces. The third one is a restorative. So these individuals are skillful with dealing with problems. So they are perfect at finding out what is wrong and resolve it. So these are the people that will go into the system, look at the problems, and look at ways that can be used to resolve those problems. Now, the fourth one is the belief. So these individuals have certain core values that don't change and defines the purpose of their lives. So these are people that believe in what they believe in, and nothing can actually change that belief. Nothing can divert that belief the opposite direction. So whatever they believe in, they stick to that. The last one is what we call the input. So these individuals have a need to collect and achieve. So they may gather ideas, information, or even relationships and make sure that they put it together or put it in a situation where it's going to be better for everybody else. This slide talks about the bottom two domains, which are executing and strategic thinking. With executing, individuals with this team make things happen. These are the go getters. Now, with the strategic thinking, these individuals gather and analyze information that is used to make better decisions. These are people that will look into all the parts, look into all the pieces, and try to combine all these pieces into a whole that is beneficial for the entire organization. Let's look at the bottom strengths and what we can do to improve the bottom strength. The first bottom strength is command. How can we improve the command? We can do this by focusing on our self-awareness and personal strength and vulnerability and how and learn how it controls our behavior. We can do this by using that information to maximize positive outcomes and adapting to various situations. Now, with respect to the arranger, how can we make it better? We can do this by focus on putting everything in the right place and the right order. We can accept the complicated and dynamic environment and constantly search for the improvements and focus on organizing people and processes. So, with this method, we can make ourselves better arrangers. How can we make the restorative theme better? We can do this by redirect focus towards tangible problems and skill improvement while also practicing humility and actively listening before offering solutions. What about the belief theme? To make the belief theme better, we can focus on cultivating the understanding of our values. And we can also leave these values out and seek out opportunities to connect with and learn from others whose values resonate with ours. What about the input team? Now, with respect to the input team, we can make it better by focusing on collecting and organizing information, seek feedback, and partner with those who excel in focus. The final question is, what is the importance of all of these? Now, according to Watkins, these assessments, such as the Clifton Strength Assessment, can evaluate an organization's culture and the engagement of its employees. So, with this assessment, both the organization and the individual can know their strengths and the weaknesses and use the strengths and weaknesses to make themselves and the organizations a better place. With this, we can see that uh, so it's more like a guide that directs us to be a better version of ourselves and also help the organization to be a better version of what it can be. Thank you so much for the presentation. I hope you enjoyed it. If you have any questions, please inbox me. I'll be more than happy to answer any of your questions. Thank you so much. Bye.